Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, the team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hokies will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game, and here early they pick up some big yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Montgomery. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Hokies will have to kick it away on a punt now for the first time today. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And they spot it down just outside the 30. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 3, Virginia Tech 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down don't stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. It's now second and goal.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. He missed it, and it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Hokies will crank up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Hokies will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle it at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First down, looking to throw the football. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Virginia Tech 14, Auburn 3.
Kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back to throw. It's Montgomery. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown continues. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
The pass rush closing in. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Virginia Tech, 28. Auburn, 11.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Catch made on the right side.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
A completion makes it second and short.
3:25.
On the run, it's Cole. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Cole. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He makes the grab. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Hokies offense is on the move now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Hokies. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now here comes the point after attempt. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crossing the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Virginia Tech, 35. Auburn, 11.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
But the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking